It's half term and I'm just making lunch. There is a lesson some of the breaks in our lives teach us, and for this half term, I'm learning to play, or at least I'm pretending to play, right? So here's the thing. My little set out this thing this morning. He said he wanted to play. He wanted to make a den. And I thought, okay, how interesting. You did one yesterday. And I didn't quite take part in it because, or was it the day before? Because I was working from home. So I left him to it and he played by himself independently, which was great. But today's one, he wanted me to take part in it. So he started to get the throws, he took the remote, and he got the cushions out. And I thought, creative. I am not doing anything. I've got a day off work, so why not let's make this fun? He said, oh, Mom, come along, come and sit in my den. And I thought, oh, it's too small for me to sit in. Do you know what he said? It's pretend, Mom, it's pretend. And I thought, great, pretend. Then he shouted, pretend to play, Mom. Pretend it's a den. And at that moment, it did hit me that as we get older, we become so serious. Yes, we start to pay bills, we start to look for work to pay these bills, and then we don't have enough to even enjoy the life. Remember how in COVID, people didn't even know the nooks and crannies of their homes, the homes they were paying rent and mortgages for. That's how bad it is. When we sit down to reflect, we actually have to think, all this coming and going, the hustling and the bustling, where is it taking us? A lot of us are growing older and older every day, which, to be frank and sincere, there's nothing we can do about it. But the thought of being an adult has made us forget how it is to play. You may want to just stop and find something to play with, or at least pretend to play. You see, the children who decide to continue playing as adults tend to cope better in life. That's what I've come to realize anyway. I work with young people, so I can see the playfulness in adults. The more they work with the young people that they're working with, or the young people that they're playing with, we tend to stay younger. In fact, if you're around young people, because they don't allow you to grow old. They don't give you that permission to be stuck in your ways, because they're constantly challenging your thinking. So, and I thought for a moment, why don't we do that by ourselves? For some of us, our creativity lies in play. At that point in time when he spoke to me, when he told me, it's pretend, Mom, it did hit me that, oh, I should make a video about this, because I know I will forget to learn to play. I will forget to play. Now I find myself watching Jungle Book, Malgi, on YouTube for the next hour or so. Part of that hour, I'll get up to continue the lunch that I started, but I have sort of gotten my creativity juice flowing because I am pretending to play. Or I accepted to play. And there'll be more plays, but if we don't stop from the hustling and the bustling, the going to work, the caring for other people, from, probably carrying responsibilities, we will forget how to play. When we forget how to play, life becomes more difficult. It becomes more challenging. And then what are we supposed to do then? People have grown to be so much of the adult they don't even want to be, because they forgot the child that they were. So go and find somehow to play. Go and find something to play with. Go and find someone to play with. It can't be that difficult to find somebody to play with, or sit down and allow yourself go for a minute. Not for a very long time, just for a minute. Find Play-Doh and play with Play-Doh, or the next time you can afford to sit in somebody's garden and play with sand. Play, laugh, learn, loosen up. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, if you're experienced or it doesn't matter what it is. Allow yourself to be a child. For me, I think I started this YouTube channel as a plaything. and then probably a vocation, if you can say that, because all I'm doing is just documenting my life. But everything doesn't have to be serious. Everything does not have to be serious. So learn to play a little, or just pretend to play. And whatever it is that you choose to play with, just play.